ahead of Kittel. But of course, with 10, 6 and 4 seconds available on the line for bonuses, any of those three, with the right combination, the right mathematics done, could win the overall general classification. But so many sprinters want to win the overall here. It's Tinkoff at the moment in their yellow jerseys with the blue, riding for their sprinter Michael Kolar from Slovakia. No threat to the overall. He's 38th at 1 minute and 27. Just behind them, Movistar riding for stage win, riding for stage places, riding for Juan Lobato, who won yesterday, but who was just 2 seconds off the lead, and with the right placing, the right combination of people in the sprint, could well take the overall general classification. By the way, the Spaniard from Andalusia, the south of Spain, cheery guy, always laughing, always smiling. Yesterday had a very serious message after he came across the line. He said, "This is for my teammate Adriano Malori, who is still very, very ill indeed after his crash in South America." Also dedicated it to his new son. Good work here from Boaro, Italian time trialist at the front for Tinkoff. Etix still a fair way down.
Yeah, this is kind of long and meandering until just inside the last kilometre. So big roads, no real panic. You start to see some teams coming up on the left-hand side. Still the team of Tinkoff at the front with Boaro. You can just see the Astana jerseys in the aqua blue. Movistar still in there with Alex Dowsett looking after Lobato, but the battle is with Kittel, Nizzolo, who's going to win the third edition of the Dubai Tour.
Tinkoff still at the front, still the Italian Boaro. Just behind him you have the world champion's brother, the older brother of the world champion, Peter Sagan. It is Juraj Sagan, shouting the orders, barking the orders behind. Rogers is not involved here. Eric Bashka's got a job to do. Young Michael Gogol will have a job to do, but Benati will be the boss of this, the man to lead out Michael Kolar. On the right-hand side, Wiggins getting involved with that big target on the back. Chris Latham is going to be surely the man to have a go for them today. Astana, though, it's all getting a bit messy as Mark Cavendish is on the right-hand side. Just on the wheel of Mark Renshaw is his lead-out man. They're the two riders in the centre top of your picture with the white jerseys and the black cues on the back. Looks as though at the minute they're looking for the wheel of Giacomo Nizzolo with the blue jersey.
Well, they're trying to stay in it. It's only Renshaw and Mark Cavendish that have left. On the left-hand side, you can just see the Sky, a lead-out train, but Movistar coming over the top. A lot of teams getting pushed out the way now, especially Tinkoff from the front in the yellow.
And here come Etix on the left-hand side. They've been quiet again. 2Ks to go, though. The order is given, and those blue and black jerseys for the Belgian team, Etix Quickstep, and their big German sprinter, Marcel Kittel, who today, by the way, is wearing a red jersey for the points lead. If you want to look out for him in the sprint, Kittel being brought out under the bridge on the left-hand side and to the front of the peloton. 1.5 Ks to go. We've already had problems coming out of bridges on this Dubai Tour so far, so fingers crossed here. We don't want any crashes, any problems. We want to see the best against the best. A top sprint with 1.5 Ks still to go. Etix hitting the front in that tunnel perfectly, and now, Brian, they'll be wanting to control this all the way to the finish.
Yeah, just behind the red jersey of Kittel, you see Mark Renshaw has got Cavendish in the wheel, so they're perfectly positioned, but it's Matteo Trentin at the front, trying to keep Etix in the best possible position. Just behind them, you can also see on the right-hand side Fabian Cancellara. Cancellara will have the blue jersey of Nizzolo not too far behind him.
Sabatini, the lead-out man, is waiting as well behind. You can see the orders being barked by Wisniewski. It's Martin and Cancellara, the two big time trialists, trying to compete for position at the front. Etix just lose their way slightly there coming into the final kilometre now.
But where is the blue jersey of Nizzolo? I don't think he's there as he's trying to move up in the right-hand side. 1 kilometre to go.
Last kilometre then of this Dubai Tour 2016. Nizzolo must be around there. He must be in there. In fact, he looks as though he has lost a bit of position, and one of the Trek riders has gone back to try and find him. Not perfect. All the advantage at the moment is for Marcel Kittel. Third wheel in his red points jerseys. We're coming towards the final 500 metres. Elia Viviani on his wheel, ready to go. Mark Cavendish as well there, with Mark Renshaw just in front of him. Just one man now left to lead it out as soon as the next man pulls off. You can see a bit of fighting for position. Nizzolo looks like he's lost position horribly here, though, and Trek are going to really struggle. Stuyven's there. Nizzolo on the left-hand right-hand side has so much work to be done. And here we go, Sabatini is there, and it's going to be Kittel who hits the front. Viviani is on his wheel. Cavendish is going to be between these three. Kittel at the front, Modolo there. Nizzolo is not going to get into the fight. It's Kittel with Viviani coming. Kittel is there though to take win number 2 of the week and win overall. It's a double win, a double whammy for Marcel Kittel. A superb sprint, brilliantly controlled by Etix. Nizzolo left wanting. Kittel finishes it off. Viviani with second, Cavendish with third, and you have to say hat off to that man and his team.
Yeah, they sat back, they were patient, came up at the right time, and just like Mark Cavendish did last year, winning the last stage from the front and taking not only the stage but the overall victory. In his wake, you can just see Viviani, not enough speed to come round the big strong German. Cavendish at this stage was looking behind. It's going to be third place for him. Looks like Palini of Skydive up there in the top 10, but where was Nizzolo? He came into the last kilometre on about 25th place, and I think Trek Sagafredo will be really disappointed.
Well, they had certain control with men at the front. Disappointment for Cavendish, you can see behind. Viviani with another very good sprint. Sky stayed in it. They had their team alongside Kittel, and Kittel establishing himself in the